Chris Farrell joins us now, Director of Research and Investigations for Judicial Watch, on a court-ordered State Department Diplomatic Security Command Center records concerning terrorist attacks on Benghazi. Will the lid be blown off Benghazi? I don't know. That's what Chris is here to tell us about and what Judicial Watch is working on. The implications are extraordinary. Chris, please tell us more about what Judicial Watch is doing.
Franklin, great to be on with you. We're pursuing what we have been pursuing now for months and months, and that is we are uncovering government records and documents detailing the breadth and depth of knowledge that Obama administration officials had beginning on the late afternoon of September 11th, 2012, concerning exactly what was going on the ground in Benghazi, the nature of the attack, the consequences, the timeliness of the alerts to the Obama administration officials, all those details that hopefully, Mr. Gowdy and his band of merry men and women are following through over on the political side of the equation. On the legal side of the equation, using the Freedom of Information Act laws, we continue to press the government to release these records and then mine them for whatever information we can extract.
When will our dear leaders do away with you pesky Judicial Watch people by overturning freedom of information laws in their entirety?
Who will rid me of this meddlesome priest? Yeah.
Right. These meddlesome people.
Yeah.
At this point, what difference does it make? What difference does it make, Chris?
Exactly.
Oh my God! But you said something interesting. You're focusing on the day. You made specific mention of the day. Of course, we learned from, for instance, Dr. Jerome Corsi in World Night Daily has really blown the story wide open on what Stevens was doing there and this gun running scheme where we were providing weapons and ammunition and other material to al-Qaeda operators in Libya toward overthrowing the Muammar Gaddafi and the so-called nascent throes of this Arab Spring. You're not? Are you touching that, or are you seeing? Yeah, are you seeing? Yeah, we're, as I think Obama's own people said, we switched sides on the war on terrorism.
Precisely. Yeah, a very, very clever sort of, legerdemain. I'm not sure how. I mean,
yeah, right. Clever little.
You were just discussing, the reversal of meaning just before I came on, and
right, exactly.
That's the same thing writ large,
It is. We switched sides on the war on terror, but there it is. We did.
We found the enemy, and here's us.
Precisely. And, it's okay if we're not exactly sure what's going on. I mean, you got to wake up every morning, right, Chris? I mean, especially in your job, and say, we don't know what we're going to find, but let's look anyway.
Yeah, and look, even if it takes, and we've had many, many cases where it's taken years and years and years to uncover finally, the full documentary truth of something. But that's fine, because there's some stuff that's going to be, stop the press's headline kind of stuff. And there's other stuff that we do because we're documenting history. The record has to be correct. And the only way to get there is through documentation, through legal process, and establishing what the truth is, whether the PR spinners like it or not. And so, sometimes people say, well, it took you years to get that. Yeah, but we did. We did get it. And there is a documentary trail, and there's history, and there's fact, and there's truth. It's frustrating, sure. But also there's times when we, with the Ben Rhodes email, was a smoking gun deluxe, right? That was a case where it was very clear that the administration was, conspiring with the brother of CBS News president, the other Rhodes brother, to phony up policy and to have talking points for Rice. Yeah, that was a showstopper. I mean, so we get both ends of the spectrum.
My presumption here, and you're right about the Rhodes file. I filed that away, and it was very important, and I'd love to revise it. I want you to join us on that as a historical reference. Can we do that? Let's get you guys on again to discuss that. But yeah, I find I try to bring this back to where people, because I myself was, listening to all these things before I really understood and before I had solid historical reference. And we got some guys at the station, and I use them as kind of a barometer here. And I'm like, did you get that? And if they say, I didn't get that, then I want to come back and revise. We have a situation where, just like Grandma, the liberal at the dinner table, would say, oh, well, you got that information from Fox News. What I'm interested to know is how we're going to keep the American people from, when they learn what we're going to learn here, saying, oh, you're just trying to kill Hillary Clinton before the election, which I'm pretty sure will be the dinner table discussion around millions of American homes when the truth on Benghazi comes out. It's just a round dismissal, isn't it, of the facts. Oh, you're just trying to get Hillary like you people have always tried to do. Chris Farrell joins us from Judicial Watch. I guess he's off already. Director of Research and Investigations for Judicial Watch. Judicialwatch.org is worth paying very close attention to. Let's have Mr. Farrell on again, gentlemen. Can you please grab Mr. Farrell and say we'd love to have him on again to continue this discussion? Judicialwatch.org, Guardians of American Liberty.